is New York City's Jesuit University, which it remains very true to in its identity. And as that university, it offers students the chance to pursue undergraduate education at the campus in the Bronx, Rose Hill. They also offer the campus down in Manhattan at Lincoln Center.
You meet lots of diverse people, and you get to meet them in some sort of way that only two campuses can bring together.
I really, really love the idea of it being such a great campus, but at the same time, the city is all around you.
I'll never forget the first day at Fordham. That evening, I took the subway down for the first time with a bunch of friends. We turned that corner and saw Times Square. First time I was in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. First time I was at Yankee Stadium.
Meeting everybody that I was going to be spending the next 4 years of my life with, and realizing that there was, I had a ways to go. And knowing that and being excited about that, knowing that I was going to gain independence, I was going to gain knowledge.
At Fordham University, your classroom extends to the big city. Fordham is your school and New York is your campus.
So it's really a 24-hour learning experience.
And my advice is always just to, experience the campus and to really go on and see if you can imagine yourself in it.
It's almost like a family here. Like, people watch after you. You have mentors. You have advisors that help you out when you need help.
The coaches are very supportive, but the faculty especially. The professors here, they could tell that, I was homesick, and, they brought me in their office and they talked to you. And
the faculty, they've been behind me 100%. And I know if I needed anything or any support, they would have my back.
And they want you to develop your entire person on a whole.
Not just, academics, but spiritually, mentally.
They don't want someone who can just give you the theories or calculate the numbers. They want someone who can explain those theories and those numbers and how they relate and affect other people.
The Jesuit tradition to me is recognition of the fact that we as people are both intellectual and spiritual beings. What Fordham does is making sure that both sides of that personality become exercised in college.
Right leg out. Students of a Jesuit university will also be people of vision, not just the engineer who can put a bridge together, but an engineer who can also see the bigger picture.
And even something as simple as theology classes, we're required to take 2, and they give you such an option. I took classic Islamic texts as one of mine.
After 4 years, I'm glad I did come to a Jesuit school. I think that, it's helped shape me, as a person and also as a spiritual person as well.
I love the faculty here. I think they're completely dedicated to seeing their students succeed.
Which antibodies are you running?
I think that one of the things that I've loved about Fordham is the fact that you can major in an academic discipline like biology and still minor or even major in an academic discipline that's completely unrelated, like philosophy.
Just the idea even of the core curriculum, it's very diverse. It gives you a little bit of everything, and I think that's enriched me as a person.
Elizabeth became a queen when she was 58. As she gets older, the dialogue from Parliament gets a little different.
One really nice thing about Fordham that really attracted me to the school was the small class sizes. When you're in a small classroom, your professor is really able to get to know you, and you're able to get to know your professor. You're not just a number. You're a face, you're a person who has different activities, different interests that you're involved in, and that professor really gets an idea of who you are.
Where does that drive you? Work?
Well, partially, if you have grandiose wars, you need excess taxation.
Fordham's really getting a growing reputation regarding fellowships. They've done extremely well with Fulbrights in particular. The institution's really committed to focusing on students that they think could receive these scholarships and could do well in them.
I think that a lot of the faculty members do try to make an effort to get into the lives of students, and there's a real caring aspect and a real interested aspect in what you're doing.
Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think Fordham in general is a really nice mix of academic and social life.
I came here as a student from Arizona knowing no one. And from the moment I stepped on campus, I felt the energy and the warmth of the people here.
In the residence hall, there's a very tight-knit community.
So you get to be around a lot of different people, different cultures, different experiences.
So many museums, Broadway shows. There's just so much to do in the city.
It's $5 to go ice skating in Central Park.
I really like the ease of getting involved.
I came to Fordham for both athletics and academics. It was a good mix of both.
Fordham students, they're hardworking, competitive.
What stands out here, I guess, would be the spirit of the students here and just the drive that people have.
You really see that the students here are very, very passionate about whatever they do.
Jesuit education is not only doing business with others, but also living this life with others. It's not only about making money and things like that, but it's about reaching out in the service of others and for others.
We need to get out into the community and really give back what we've received. And the university really promotes volunteering within the community, both within New York City, within the United States, and also abroad.
Now there are a number of opportunities to study abroad, not only in Europe for a semester or a full academic year, but to spend semesters and years in Australia, New Zealand, China, other areas of the Far East, and even in Central and South America.
I think that the biggest part of being in New York City is that it's really easy to get an internship. I think that a lot of the companies in the city look at Fordham students. You know, the School of Business has a good reputation there.
To be a member of the Globe program, you need to either study abroad or complete an internship with an international firm.
I'll take classes with American students, and then I have the option of taking classes with the German and Austrian students at the University of Salzburg.
The biggest thing that I've learned a lot from is my interning at the United Nations. The Radio and Television Foundation, it's basically helping underprivileged children in the media.
Any kind of opportunity you could ever want, whether it's working with ABC News, whether it's working with, ATO Records like I do, whether it's working for Modern Bride magazine or the New York Times.
I'm working for a firm next year that isn't an international firm. It's a Swiss bank. What I really would love to do for them is get sent abroad by them and get the opportunity to work abroad.
Right now, I would like to become a pediatrician.
I aspire to be a high school teacher, maybe history or English.
So I interned the summer after my junior year with Merrill Lynch. And at the end of the summer, I went through an interview process, and then early, during September of my senior year, they actually made me a job offer.
I think the difference between coming out of high school and coming out of college is that in college you realize that you will be learning for the rest of your life.
And you're really able to see what you're capable of. And then in the end, you really realize you're so much more capable of anything that you ever thought you were in the first place.
I feel that Fordham alumni are very proud of attending Fordham and the experience they had while they were here.
The alumni are always looking for Fordham grads to help them out.
It's an institution that's really dedicated to helping its students succeed after college.
Really personally, the care and attention that faculty and my friends have showed to me, their support in all different sorts of activities, whether it be deciding to apply to study abroad or coming to New York from further away.
The Fordham community has a real cohesiveness where they act as one, and they really try to care for each other and look out for each other. I think that really is part of the Fordham spirit.
Learning more about the world, learning more about yourself. And that's one thing that Fordham really exemplifies. It gives you an environment in which you can really develop and really use that passion and direct it to something that you really enjoy and that will help you succeed in life.